pushing my luck. It's a mess, she said, but it's our mess. It's a wound, I said, without the dress.
Hello. So, Planespeak just put out a new single called I Was a Flame, and I just thought it would be fun to talk a little bit about how we use this mood guitar to get some of the textures on it. Very first thing you hear is actually just a lot of mood guitar in stretch mode, which is a mode I love because you can get these essentially pad-like sounds that, the song opens up and it has these pad-like textures that aren't exactly static. They have motion to them, but they're not rhythmic, and it is really easy to get those with the mood pedal. It happens to be built into this guitar, but you can do this with any mood pedal. So first off, just the guitar sound itself. I've got the guitar running through an Asheville Music Tools ACV1 vibrato, then overdrive from our Calamity Drive pedal, and that is running into the front of the Benson Vincent. And there's the Maris LVX in the loop. You can hear a little bit of kind of a set of delay repeats, but they really wash under, like when I'm playing the open chords that would be at the be in the first verse. That's the basic texture. There's a lot of that type of sound all over the album. But yeah, so those opening bits, essentially all we did is do a few different layers of basically play a few notes, hit the button. You can hear it has this lightly evolving quality to it where it, again, there's motion, but it's not necessarily rhythmic. And part of that is in just the timing of the button press. So you play a few notes and then just give it a breath and then capture the micro loop. I'll see if I can get it close up on these settings, but I have the clock set to 24K. Length and modify are both at like 2 o'clock. And again, we're in the stretch mode. And basically what that does is it just takes little bits of what you're playing and sort of stretches them out in a way where they lose their rhythm. So if I do it again, but hit the button really quickly, you hear bits that have more attack to them because essentially it's more aware, I guess you could say, of the attack of the note. Same deal once more, but just waiting a breath. Still little bits you can hear, but overall just much smoother. So you can do one of those, maybe hit another. And that was pretty much it. We were just doing a lot of that in the studio. Usually live, I'll just do the open harmonics here. Then Ben and I'll lock eyes for a second. Somebody will count it off. And you'll notice that I can leave that loop just running the entire time. I've got mix, I think, yeah, a little bit below noon basically, so it's always there, but whatever you play can overcome it easily. Even going into a drive pedal and a lightly driven amp, it won't take over the sound too much. So that's just a really fun trick that I love to use. It's why I usually have a mood on my board or in a guitar, or sometimes both. There's also in the bridge a lot more textures that are a little more rhythmic. That was, I think we were using tape mode, and basically I would trigger a micro loop on this guitar, run it through Ben's board, and he was manipulating, I think, the Red Panda particle as well as an additional mood. So kind of these granular delays and additional micro loops, and we were each moving our clock knobs, and it was a lot of fun. It was pretty goofy, but it again, grabbing a lot of those textures and just putting them in the space gave this song just a character and a quality to it that I think is a lot of fun and a lot more textural than you might get in a song that is just kind of like a nice pop rock song. It's a catchy pop song, but we put a lot of fun guitar textures in it. So yeah, just thought it'd be fun to talk about that. So that is a little tip and trick behind I Was a Flame, which is out now wherever you like to stream music.